let's indeed see what goes on here. Let's see. All right, got to make sure we're up and running. Got to share this out. Yeah, we're good. All right, we are at it, folks. Let's see. Let's do this, man. Let's do it, man. Okay, there's that one. There is. Let's see, that one. And one more, and I think we're done here. All right. And there it is. All right. We are set and ready to go here. BJ Blazkowicz Gaming with you on your Sunday evening. I'm your host, BJ Blazkowicz, and we're going to get back into it with some Project Cars 2. I do have a game downloading at the moment. It's an oldie but a goodie. You might remember it, you might not. It just depends on what you're into and what you're not into. But this one is called Batman Arkham Knight. Oh, yeah. I had that game back in 2015, 2016. Loved it. And we're going to get it going here. Somebody's in here with me. I don't know who, but say hello. I'll wait for the folks to get up in here. We'll see what's up. We'll talk about it. And we'll see what's up, brother. Well, somebody was in here for a second and they popped out. That's all right. Okie dokie. Everything is going on up in here, and we are going to get at it. We've got a. I don't care. I don't care about practice. Nobody needs practice. Joker, what's up, brother? What's going on with you, man? Welcome to the stream. Yep, I got Batman Arkham Knight downloading right now. Not bad, man, considering I still have licenses to all that DLC that I bought. Oh, yeah. $4.32 for a little bit more exposure and some good times, good memories. It's going to take forever to download, but that's okay. If I don't do it tomorrow, then we'll have it on deck for this coming weekend for sure. But let's get to it. Roz A, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What's going on up in here? Y'all have taxes on PSN in Texas? Yes, I believe we do. It was $3.99, so it came out to a total of like $4.32. So yeah, we got it. I think they started doing that everywhere. I mean, maybe not. I don't know about every country, but here for sure. All right, let's get on with it. Got some qualifying to do here. Danielle, what's up, baby? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. I have Batman Arkham Knight on deck. I had that game back in I had that game in 2015, 2016. I loved it. Is that my teammate? Because I just rear-ended him. If that is him. Yep, that's him. But yeah, I'm still licensed for all the DLC that comes with it too, which is really good. I really did enjoy that game a lot. I found it very challenging. Some of the stuff I couldn't even really do that well on, but I can definitely... Rocksteady makes a good fighting game, I'll tell you that. No tax for King of Fighters 98. Oh, wow. Yeah, Virginia's one of those more fortunate states where they're not going to screw you on taxes. But I remember something that they said that they were going to start doing taxes on games. See, that's the other thing I miss. You know, it's like you pay the money for the PSN in the first damn place, right? And then they give you the games at cost, which is like $3.99, $19.99, whatever the hell you pay for it. I was looking at Injustice, and with tax, it was going to be like $21.04 or something like that. So that's why I came on to Discord, and I was asking you guys, I was like, well, you know, I'll do either one. It doesn't matter, but what do y'all want to see? So there was at least 3 or 4 people that said Batman Arkham Knight, good game. So I was like, all right, let's do it. Well, supposedly there's 5 people in here, Rabbit, so I don't know what to tell you. Welcome to the stream, by the way, brother. Smack my like button. Smack it. Slap it. Spank it. Do all that stuff to it. Whatever you do, please be sure to leave me a like. Senor y senorita. Oh, I'm already off track. That's not good. I can't imagine Formula A even races at a track like Road America, but if this game says it does, it must be somewhat accurate. Oh, I loved it. I loved it, Rabbit. It was a great game. Little tricky at times. I mean, I've never, like in all the Arkham games, I've never, ever been good at the Riddler's puzzles. Some of them I can figure out. Some of them just like, nope. Well, I mean, I'm not too worried about whether it's cheaper or not. I mean, I totally would have done Injustice 2 if that's what y'all wanted. I can still do it, but I figure, like, you know, for $4, it's like, why not, man? I've still got all the downloads. We can, you know, do, like, I can fight as Harley Quinn, you know, like, all kinds of folks. Tim Drake, you know, Tim Drake Robin. I think I can fight as Batgirl even, you know, Oracle, you know, before she became Oracle. Briggs and Stratton, they make lawnmower motors. I love, you know, the one thing I love about Batman is when you get on the Arkham games, is when you get on a roll, you start putting them combos together, start knocking a whole bunch of dudes out, and he just gets better and better at fighting as the combo builds up. I love it. I love it. Ah! Screw it. Nah, I got pole position anyway. The first Injustice, but oh, I loved the first Injustice. Holy crap, I loved it. Darkseid? It said, I think Darkseid was a pre-order. So, I don't know if you'd still get them or not. I would hope so, but you never know. Prepare to qualify. Emily, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Let's get our turn and burn on. Got 25 laps on this bad boy. Make that art, madam. Oh, the picture she posted yesterday? Yeah. Emily, who took that for you? I love these Formula A cars, man. They're like, oh. That picture that you posted on Insta, did you just like set it up on a stick or a tripod or something like that, or did somebody take it for you? The Street Fighter. Or are you giving me back some? Back some what? Oh, your cousin took it? Oh, that's cool. Good job to your cousin for helping you out. Good looking out, man.
Leading by 10 seconds. Keep focused.
I'm leading by 10 seconds. Keep focus. Nice shit. There we go. Got to drop it a gear. Oh no, who didn't what? What you talking about? Proletariat. Oh, you know, honestly, probably a better painter. I'm gonna tell you something. Like a fifth grader is probably a better painter than I am. Don't feel bad about that. I love art. I'm just not. I mean, and I you know, oh shoot, and I can do some stuff. It's just I'm not the, you know, I'm not the best at it. I'm almost done with my 20. Oh, Emily, don't even go there. As I lose my traction here. Yeah, don't even go there, Emily. I'm almost done with my 20s. I wish I could say that. Yeah, you young rabbit, but it's okay. Don't waste, dude. Seriously, don't waste your youth. Get out there and make something of yourself for real, dude. I think all of us will tell you that we wish we had done more. 'Cause I do. Because I can't speak for everybody else in here, but I absolutely wish I did. I miss my 20s, and I don't. I don't miss the frame of mind I was in my 20s and a lot of the stuff that I went through, but as far as, like, being young and vibrant and going out and doing stuff, it's like, oh, yeah, I missed the heck out of it. This is the retirement chat? Yeah, for real. Yeah, Emily and I are going to be at the retirement home together. We're going to be, like, rolling around in wheelchairs, like, kicking each other. Sudesh Brady! Look at what we're doing, man. Doing some Formula A racing. And if you are a Batman fan, I've got Arkham Knight downloading. $4.32. That's a hell of a deal, considering I did have the game before, and I'm still licensed for all the DLC that I bought, you know, like Season Pass and all that shit. I can't believe how much money I spent on the game. I bought the game, and I think I bought Season Pass separately. It took me a few months, but I was like, all right, I'll plunk down on this one. It's like, you know, whatever. I think it was like, God, what was the Season Pass on that? Can't even remember how much I paid. It was at least $19.99. At least. Plus the cost of the game. Oh shoot! No! No! I don't know. Some of the staff in those nursing homes, I don't know if you'd want to pinch their ass. Stepping on my virtual reality lawn, dang. Roz, I think we'd all like to see your work. You can feel free to post that in Discord if you are so inclined. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying, you know, if you'd like to share with us, I think we're all good with it. Get off my lawn. Get off my virtual lawn, really. I'm old, I might get away. Might get away with it. Nah. The way some of the staff in the nursing homes be nowadays, even if they were cute enough to pinch in the butt, they'd probably sit there and abuse you in the process. Oh, you think you're gonna do that? Well, guess what? I heard some investigation. I don't know which state it is. Might be Pennsylvania. Or I forget it's somebody, but they're actually going to be, the governor, I think, or somebody's going to be investigated now for forcing these nursing homes to take positive COVID-19 patients. And I'm like, if they're not retirement home age, why would you stick them in a retirement home or assisted living facility? That don't make no sense to me. Like, none. They're going to take away your meds, Rabbit. No, they'll probably like double up his dose. They'll be like, oh, you can come and pinch our ass? Now you're getting like 225 milligrams of this shit. He'll be the OG, original grandpa. If I ever have kids and grandkids, I think I'll be there well ahead of you, Rabbit. Yeah, you should get up in our Discord, Roz. Oh, snizzy. That was a mistake. I remember being better at Road America than this, but that was a much older game, too. You want to pimp Kane when you get older and look fly as hell? Wow, boy.
Great start. Fastest lap of the race. That's a strong pace. The lead is increasing. Keep up the great work.
Oh, look, it's a back marker already. Dang. Anyway, hey, what's going on with you, Sudesh? Will Smith has been a vampire since The Fresh Prince ended? Oh, wow. Speaking of vampire, I looked at that game, and it's like, it was Don't Nod, and I think they were responsible for the first, what was the name of that game? Oh, it was all the rage for a minute. They even made a second game. What the heck was it called? The little time travel game where you make the choices and stuff like that, and you can rewind time. What the heck was that called? It's kind of like the butterfly effect, but not. Oh, Life is Strange. Yeah. I think they were involved in the first one. But they also made this game called Vampire. I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, I don't know. Doesn't look like it's that great. I mean, the storyline sounds convincing, but it sounds like intriguing, like it's something I'd want to check out. But I was just looking at the gameplay, I was like, Thank you. I need to get by you. Ooh, I thought I hit him there for a second. Holy crap. That was really... Did the sound cut out for anybody else? I hope not. That's all I need is the audio cutting out on this crap.
You're currently setting the fastest lap of the race. Keep it up.
Oh, what happened? Why did you lose audio, babe? Oh, shit. An easy platinum since all you do is point and click. Oh, what? Life is Strange? I didn't find it that easy. I don't think I platinumed that game. I really don't. But I got it for free. I think I deleted it since. I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I could get it back if I tried to re-download it. Turn on the radio. Oh shoot! I gotta watch that corner. And my phone connected to it and blasted your stream via Bluetooth. Oh wow. That's lovely. Well, I wonder who would have done that. I think I know, but a royal battle of their own. Ah! No. 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 Oh. Well, that'll be the end of that, I guess. I like that little noise I made with it, like, ran, ran, ran. I swear there's like electrical shocks coming out of the back of that thing. I see little shocks of blue every so often. Like in the back of my car, it's weird. Oh yeah, that's probably why I was able to get all the DLC from Arkham Knight. Yes, I did beat it. I didn't platinum it or anything, but I did beat it. And I was playing a lot of the DLC too, which is like the combat challenges and stuff. That's why I mentioned Tim Drake's Robin, you know, where he has the staff, all that stuff, and you can play as like Azrael and like a whole bunch of dudes, mad dudes. Stickbot, what's going on, brother? We are at it again with some Formula A racing. Get the hell out of my way, dude. Thank you. Colt Hero, what's up? Vroom vroom is the truth. That's what we're doing. We be vroom vrooming up in here, man.
You're closing on some back markers. We don't need any drama here. Let's keep it focused.
Oh, oopsie. I'm glad I turned like all the penalties off and stuff. That would suck. I'd have to come in and pit so much it'd be ridiculous. Lap time invalidated and blah blah blah, and you're set back a lap and all this other, like, god dang it. So I don't have this set to being all that realistic, but I have it set to fun. Outlast? I don't think I've ever played. Oh shoot! I don't think I've ever played Outlast. Come on, come on, come on! Move out of the way if you ain't gonna do nothing. Thank you. So that's why I'm 5 seconds down on this lap. Amnesia? I think I've heard of it. Almost, they had it on a PlayStation Store about a month or so back. Detroit Become Human. I almost got that. I was playing with the idea of it, and I was like,
Let's take this back marker. Nice and clean now, no risk. Good stuff. You're fastest in Sector 1.
ay, 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 ah! I must get past you. Oh, for free last summer? I must not have done very well then. I know they made a big deal out of Control too, because that was another game I could have gotten off of PlayStation Store at a discounted rate.
Take this one quickly and just slide past.
Get out of my way, jerk. Alan Wake? Oh yeah, I have no idea what that is. You'll have to forgive me for that one. I like making the car noises. I'm away, thank you.
You're about to pass the back markers. Let's keep it clean, no risk.
You got off the track. That'll work. Oh, yeah, you see that blue that just ignited under my car? I swear that's the transmission. It happened a couple more times there. Continental Tire. Almost got some Continentals for my car. Oh shoot, off the track again. Almost got some Continentals for my car. They said that the ones I was looking at, they were supposedly lighter weight and better on gas mileage and stuff like that. But I was like, I don't have nothing against Continental. It's just Pirelli's like beyond proven, so. They're good tires. You guys are probably like, wow, you're like a little kid, BJ, and I'm like, well, sometimes. Nintendo. It's a cereal now. Nintendo. Yep, I'm old. Mega Man, yeah, I remember Mega Man. There was one that I played on my friend's Game Boy where you could choose, like, I don't know, like, you could choose different weapons for your Mega Man stuff depending on who the boss was that you were going to fight. There's like 9 different weapons or something like that, but you can only choose like 1 per level. It's kind of weird. That's what I remember anyway. Doesn't mean that's what it was, it's just that's what I remember. Used to love Mega Man. Whoa! Watch me not even be able to stay on the track now. Yeah, Mega Man is hard. It's ridiculously difficult in some areas.
Level. Keep building that gap. Keep up the good work.
Trying. Come on, come on, come on. Get out of the way. For the love of God, you're slowing me up, man. Stop that. Speedville, Johnsonville. Johnsonville Brats. Chronic the Hemp Hog.
Just take this guy quickly. Just slide on past and get it done.
Actually, he wasn't the Hemp Hog, because if he was the Hemp Hog, he wouldn't have been so damn fast. It's more like Sonic the Coke Hog. Anyway, or Meth Hog, whatever you want to call him. Yup. If you really know how to paint, you can do some amazing stuff. Sonic the Meth Hog. Wow. Wow, Joker. All right, what are we? Come on. There we go. Oh, I got 2 more people. I got 7 people now. Yay! Sonic was obviously on speed. Wow. I don't know. Coke can make you pretty speedy.
Okay, let's take this back, Mark.
So we are about halfway through the race now. I'm going to slide on past you. Ay, sheesh. Judging that little curve on worn tires is pretty difficult. Ay. Oh. Oh. Come on, tires, I need you to grab. Ah, see, I can't even corner as hard. Where you going, baby? Yes, please come back to us soon. Oh shit. Hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Oh, s'mores? Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Get them s'mores, baby. Get them s'mores. Yeah, see, nobody blames you. Get them s'mores. It's all good in the hood. Holy crap. Yeah, I see little blue sparks coming out from by my back wheels sometimes. It's like a blue light almost. Smizzies.
Take this one quickly and just slide on past.
See how my car gets dirty? So those little black spots on the back of my car, the more I race, it gets like picks up like dirt and crap. A lot of that's probably rubber from the tires, the slicks. I haven't seen Coltura's new hair color, I don't think. Don't quote me on that. I said I don't think I have. Did y'all hear that little reet? That was pretty cool. How's everybody's Sunday going? The heck, y'all? You better get off me, man.
Traffic up ahead. The back marker. Just stay sharp and take it.
Take you on the outside. Bye, boy. Today went by so fast, but it was good. Yeah, I think today went by pretty quick. It's going pretty good, Em. Thank you for asking. $190. Bye.
Traffic up ahead. It's just a back marker. It should be the blue flag. Stay out of your way. Just slide on past.
The blue flags. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, she's probably gonna be doing s'mores with her son. Sunday comes and Sunday goes. Sunday seems to move so slow. You're a city kid. You should have been in Scouts when you were younger, man. Guarantee they would have done that at the campfire at some point. Hey, there's a song I want y'all to listen to while you're checking out the stream. It'll probably be actually pretty cool going along with the race here. So, when you guys are ready, I will tell you what it is. You can go search it up on YouTube. Classic band from the 90s that everybody back then seemed to like, more or less. I hate not being able to stay on that little stretch in there. I don't like that. Woo! Shoot. Ah! Get off me. When everybody's ready, give me a thumbs up and I'll tell you what it is. Y'all can go search it up and listen to it. No Scouts on west side of Chicago, yeah. Which is sad because that's probably one of the west side and south side probably need it the most.
You're approaching a back marker. Keep it clean. Slide right past.
Okay, so if y'all are ready, I will give you the title of the song. And happy birthday to Joker's nephew. How old's your nephew now, Joker? I need you to get out of my way. You mother... Ooh. You're making me mad. Get out of here with your Moto Mart looking car. Aw, cool. Yeah, my nephew's not much older than that. Maybe like 5 years or so. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. Woo, shite. Ah, get out of there. That's what you get. That's what you get. Wanda's so finicky, too. Ay, chi, wah. Oh, there we go again. Well, that's 3 times this race would have been over for me. Okay, so now that I've given you all enough time to prepare yourselves and respond, the song is called Sunday, and it's by Sonic Youth. Sonic Youth. Go search it up. Check it out.
You're about to land some back markers. You really want to get past here with minimal fuss.
That's the sound. There you go. There you go, Emily. Yeah. Emily knows the good stuff. Interesting because Kim doesn't sing that one. $197. Holy smokes, dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want to get too crazy. Yeah, you should check them out. They got a lot of good stuff. I need new tires, man, but I don't think they'll do it. I think I actually have to keep going until they call me in for tires. The Sonic Youth Band tee would be nice, yeah. Like the cool thing artwork. Oh, I was around like during the height. Matter of fact, guess who wouldn't be around if it wasn't for Sonic Youth? Because Sonic Youth actually kind of discovered them.
You're closing on some back markers. Watch out for the twisty ones. Keep it clean and slide past.
Nirvana would not be around if it wasn't for Sonic Youth. When are you gonna free us girls from male white corporate oppression? I'm just like, might have to talk to ER about that one. Because I know exactly what the answer would be. You girls will never be free. Yeah. They pretty much did, Joker. Unless that's just an old wives' tale and a rumor, and I misheard it. But no, that's what I've always. That's what my understanding has always been. Sonic X? No, Sonic Youth. No, Sonic X. What the hell are you talking about, boy? You know, youth, like young people. Y-O-U-T-H. The 2000s cartoon for Sonic Hedgehog. Oh, wow. Chronic the Hemp Hog. Are they one of the origins of grunge? Yeah, yes and no. They were a mix of a lot of different kind of sounds. Alternative, grunge, rock. I mean, like all kinds of. They dabbled in a little bit of everything. See, there goes that spark again by my back wheels on either side. That's got to be the transmission. Well, now you do, boy. Urkel was in Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh, I don't know about that. Yep, there's those sparks again. Soundgarden and Alice in Chains. I'd say more Soundgarden than Alice in Chains, but I guess Alice in Chains could be lumped into that group too. I see them more as being rock. Yep, I did know that, Emily.
This guy quick, get it done.
I don't know who the girl is, but you know, like his quote-unquote love interest, but you want to call him that. But yeah, it's a fairly young Macaulay Culkin. I would say post Home Alone days, but I think he's probably like just getting into his teens there in that video. Because he still looks like a little kid, but not like Home Alone little kid, you know what I mean? But yep, I was aware of it. I've seen the video. I don't know what's up with Macaulay Culkin, but you can tell like Hollywood's just absolutely effed his mind. Oh, no way. Oh, I was gonna say that girl in that video is not with him is not Mila. That's not Mila Kunis. There's no way. You know what I think is hilarious is like Mila Kunis, if I'm not mistaken, isn't she with Ashton Kutcher now or something like that, and they have kids together or something like that? And I'm like, Ashton Kutcher got Macaulay Culkin's sloppy eighths. There's probably some girl they picked out, because I haven't seen her in anything since. I'm gonna try to pull into. Yeah, Chris Cornell was a heck of a dude. It's too bad he had so many demons he struggled with it. He looks like that. He's a recovering drug addict. Well, yeah. I mean, if you were a child star and went through all the crap that Hollywood put you through, they probably took blood off of him so they could have adrenochrome. Probably scared the crap out of him and like took his blood so that these older folks could stay young. Yeah, my tires are definitely about shot.
Copy, boxes left.
Let's see if I can get some tires. Yeah, Chris had a great voice even though he was getting older. I mean, even this decade or this past decade, towards the end of it, you know, I mean, the dude was easily in his 50s. Now I know his daughter is starting to sing, but she's not as impressive as he is. Oh, absolutely, Joker. I would say you're correct on that because he and Chester were pretty tight. They were good friends.
Okay, mate, you're coming up on some back.
And Chester was having problems of his own anyway. Chester always struggled.
Without losing any time.
See if I can get some tires. What do y'all think? Can I get some tires? Think they'll let me? Yeah, Chris and Chester both were pretty emotional in their singing. It's just really sad that people have depression and are that talented. Do I get tires? Oh, yes, I get tires.
Release and go.
Yeah, Chester, that was really hard for Danielle too. She really, really liked Chester. Yeah, get 4 laps on these tires. shoot. I've got, oh, oh. I've gotten so used to those old tires and having to oversteer and stuff like that I just, ooh. All right, here we go. Now we got it. Lush, I've heard of. Can't remember if I've ever heard anything of theirs, but I know I've heard the name. L7. Dinosaur Jr. Michael Jackson. Sad, but I wasn't like, you know, just like, oh, over it. Robin Williams, that sucked. I felt bad for dude. Robin Williams is probably the one that touched me the most, because like he was always trying to make, like his whole career he was about making people happy, you know, and making them forget about their troubles, stuff like that. So I mean, just the fact that he was struggling and, you know, he couldn't help himself, you know. So yeah, Robin Williams was a tough one for me. Prodigy of Mobb Deep. Kobe, Kobe, yeah. Kobe, I'm just kind of like, I mean, it sucks when anybody dies, but I mean, these people, okay. Cool, Emily. I remember there was a female friend of mine that that must be why I'm not very talented anymore, because I'm not really depressed. My mom tells me about this old song about Vincent Van Gogh. I can't remember who the singer is, but I think it's a song from like probably the 60s or 70s. But it was a song about Vincent Van Gogh. Can't remember who sang it. But yeah, like I was telling you, Emily, there was a female friend of mine from several years ago. She was like, because I really liked Flyleaf. I was like, yeah, Flyleaf's cool, man. They're pretty badass. Everybody was into them for like, you know, the first record at least. It's really just kind of sad that they petered out after the first record, because they went hard, man. They went really hard on that first record. But she was telling me about, she's like, hey, if you like Flyleaf, you'll like, I don't remember the girl's name, but she was the singer of this band too, but the band was called In This Moment or something like that. So supposedly they were really good too. I never did get a chance to really check them out, but I feel like I lost my talent. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Maybe this is my talent, I don't know. I've never gotten tired of this. In This Moment is okay. Yeah, like I said, I never really got a chance to check them out too much. Within Temptation. What about Black Veil Brides? They're pretty cool. I'm just waiting for the responses on that one. You and me both, Rabbit. I always want to word everything correctly, even though I know I can't. Yep, nope, I never want to sound like an asshole. Now, what I just said with BVB, I just wanted to sound like a California dude, man. No, depression sucks. I should know. I fought it for 25 years. Most I feel is just an awareness of my existence and how life is short, but I don't feel... Well, I feel things. Don't get me wrong. I feel a lot of things. I feel frustration. I feel no anger, sadness, fear, things like that. But I just don't. It's not as deep as it used to be. I definitely don't let it take me over. Now the good emotions like the joy and the happiness are the ones I feel the most. Hey Raj, you want to listen to some Black Veil Brides? You're pretty cool, man. Hey, I can't clown on anybody. I was into Bullet for My Valentine for like 5 minutes. Hand of Blood. I remember telling Danielle that. She's like, really? I think she was kind of mocking me a little bit because I said I was into Bullet for My Valentine for like 5 minutes. She's like, really? She's like, that's emo. I'm like, what? Oh, they're probably not doing much anymore. Pierce the Veil is better than BVB. Well, my garage band is better than Black Veil Brides. What are you talking about? I think Bullet for My Valentine was one of those things I kind of got into because it kind of had like that old Metallica sound to it, like, you know, pre-Black Album, even though Black Album was good too. But also like it had the, you know, the like 9 Inch Nails type screaming and stuff like that, and but I mean the vocals were good, so I was like, okay, cool. But, you know, like all the instruments went hard and everything. I was like, yeah, like this is kind of cool. Then like 5 minutes later, I was like, okay, let's move on to something else. I think Hand of Blood was like the only album I actually liked. There was like 4 or 5 songs off of it. I was like, hey, these are cool. Operatic. Hey, y'all. Do y'all want to listen to Evanescence? Oh my gosh, I remember everybody in the world liked them. I was okay with like a couple of their songs, but then I was like, eh. Flavor of the Moment, Chick Singer, right? Because that was the thing back in like what, the mid 2000s, or was it early 2000s, or was it late 2000s? I don't even remember. My life's kind of a blur from back in those days. Hi. Atmospheric. Within Temptation.
Not far to go now, just the last lap. Keep on it all the way to the flag. Come on, we can win it.
2003, 2006, yeah, that sounds about right. Like I said, my life is fairly a blur from that time period. No, it was Bring Me to Life. Bring me to life, not bring me back to life. Even I know that, jeez. I feel alone in a big world full of people. Wow. Shouldn't feel like that, man. I used to think life as an everlasting thing. No. Life isn't everlasting.
You want this win, you're going to have to take it. Push as hard as you can.
Well, I'm trying to push, but these people keep getting in my way. I'm just kidding, Emily. I'm just kidding. Don't take me so serious. Woo! Oh, let me get around you. All right, here we go. Last stretch. And here it is. First class, baby. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Isn't that crazy? It was it was 15, 20 years ago. 11 years ago at the most recent, but it doesn't. It really doesn't feel like it's been that long. It does, but it doesn't. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but see, where is my teammate? 11th? Damn, Sebastian, you suck. Aw, yeah, that's... See, your mind's in the right place, Rabbit. And that makes me happy, too. Like I said, your mind's in the right place now, dude. Just keep on keeping on, man. Ah, water. That's Bruce Lee's favorite drink. Water. Watch me get canceled now for being racist. Even though I'm like, dude, I'm just making a freaking joke. What do you want? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hold on, let me check on something. How are we looking? Oh, wow, that's got a long way to go. That's got a long way to go. All right. Where are we at with this one? Formula A Championship. Circuit of the Americas? This is down near Emily. Yeah. We'll do this one. Give me just 1 second, folks. Por favor. Baron! What's going on, brother? Well, I jumped back in here to see a nice little surprise from Baron of Anarchy. What's up, brother? Alright. Let's see. No, Rabbit, I think I'm rather happy than living my life miserable. Yeah, you... Yeah, well, it's loading right now, Emily. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. We're doing good, Baron. How you doing up there in New York City, brother? Is it still crazy up there? Bill de Blasio and Chris Cuomo still fighting with each other? Since that seems to be the going thing now. Bill de Blasio sucks. I'm gonna force him out. I'm like, you're the governor. How can you force a mayor out? But okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. People is dumb.
Steady on this outlander until everything gets hot. Remember, cold tires, slippery tires.
Cold tires, slippery tires. But don't you want them slippery? Oh, dang. cops are all over the place. You know what? I feel bad for cops today. I really do. I mean, I know that there's there's bad apples out there that have screwed it up for the rest of them, which I totally agree with. But I'm just like, man, I wouldn't even want to right now because people are just like indiscriminately attacking them and shit like that. It's just like, oh fuck, man. Couldn't pay me enough to be a cop these days. So the ones that are out there doing it right and, you know, not doing bad things, I got mad respect for it because, dude, it's just like, no, like, you're always hated. It's like, I don't know if I can take all that hate. I can take hate, but I'm just like, man, coming from like most everybody. So I'm just like, nah, I couldn't do that, man. Oh, I didn't move quick enough on that. Oops. That would have probably knocked the front wing of my car off. Woo! Let's go. Oh, shoot. Screwed up there. Corrections officer? Yep. Well, and as a whole, Baron, I wouldn't say that anyway. There's some out there that are badge heavy and stuff like that, and they will sit there and insult you when they pick you up and stuff like that. You know, I mean, sure, you've done something wrong, but I mean, I don't think you have to verbally abuse people that you arrest and stuff like that, and call them names and, you know, stuff like that. Especially if they've given up willingly. You know what I mean? They don't fight you or anything like that. You know, they're like, all right, you win. You know, I'm not gonna fight you because it's like, you know, there's no use in it because you know you're gonna lose anyway. So those kind of people that give up peacefully, I'm like, I don't think they deserve any kind of verbal abuse or anything. Just get them booked, get them through the court system, stuff like that, whatever. And then the ones that are violently fight to the end, I mean, that's like since the days of the Old West. I mean, you know, they get, as far as I'm concerned, they get what they get, you know? I mean, you know they're not going to let you go. You know that, you know, telling the police to go away, once they're there, is like they're not going away. I mean, that's just common sense. They're not going away. So if you fight them, I was like, you get what you get, dude. That's the way I look at it. Well, see, and that's wrong, Baron. Oh, I think I actually hit him. Ooh, whoa, watch these curves, man. Watch these curves. They're wicked. Aye. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, like it's really bad because, you know, they sit there and insult you and stuff like that, and then you're young already, so you're pretty sensitive to criticism, you know, and things that people say to you. So, because I think in most kids' hearts, they want to do good, they want to do the right thing. I don't think every kid that's out there just wants to be like a little punk and commit crimes and stuff like that and do stuff that's bad. I don't believe that. So, you know, to get insulted by an officer of the law or something like that, you know, just for a mistake that you made or something, or maybe being in the wrong place at the wrong time, stuff like that, even when you didn't do anything. Yeah, I can understand how that would be absolutely hurtful. I get it. Well, at age 14, that to me, that's dumb. That's real dumb. I'm like, why would you stop and frisk somebody and throw them up against the wall? They're 14 freaking years old. Come on, man. They're kids. I mean, you may not have thought you were a kid when you were 14, Baron, but I'm going to tell you, you were a kid. I mean, unless you out on the streets doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, then that's a whole nother conversation. But I mean, if you out there just minding your business, walking somewhere like, hey, I'm trying to get from point A to point B, and they do that, I'm like, that's messed up. All right, here we go. 30 lap race. Let's get it. Like, I'll tell you guys something that happened to me, right? Now, y'all know what race I am. That should be pretty obvious. You can just listen to my voice and tell. But, me and a friend of mine that I'd met down here, you know, one of his friends, we decided to have the bright idea of, well, we're going to go egg some cars one night, right? Typical thing for kids to do at that age. So we're out there having fun, egging cars, driving up and down alleys and stuff like that, you know, because people's driveways are in the alleys down here. So, a car turns, like, we're already at the end of one alley, and we see this car turning real slow back at the other end of the alley. I mean, real slow, like, deliberately slow. And I'm thinking, oh man, this is a cop. Thinking shit, you know. So I'm just like, okay, well, we're just gonna pretend like we didn't do anything, and we're gonna pop up out of this alley, get onto the, you know, main road here, do our little thing, right? We're gonna get going. So, as we got to the end of the alley, he started coming a little bit quicker down the alley. I was like, it's like, come on. So we got up on the main road, and I'm like, I'm basically trying to not speed away, but I'm trying to make haste a little bit to get out of there, right? So we end up getting pulled over, and like my friend in the back, he's got the carton of eggs, right? So he shoves them under my seat. I'm like, dude, don't shove them on our seat. I don't want them to break, you know. I don't want to make a mess because that would suck on carpet and stuff like that. Well, because of the car that I was driving at the time, that had a pretty open back mirror where you can see or back window where you can see everything that's going on, right? I guess the cop thought maybe he was reaching for something, because when he came up to my car, he's yelling for me to get out of the car, and he's got his gun drawn on my friend, like pointed right at his head. My friend's white. Cop's white. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm sitting there looking at him like, what the fuck do you have a gun out for? You know, because here I am from a rural town in the Midwest where that kind of stuff wasn't necessary. You know? But I guess when you get in the big city, it's a different story. Oh, I mean, I gave that cop some shit. I mean, he made us take all the eggs out and throw them down on the sidewalk and break them, but I gave him some. I gave him some verbals for that, and he's like, hey, you know, I could have you go to jail for vandalism, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. I'm just like, hey, you know, I mean, I understand, you know, why you were pulling us over. I understand that we were in the wrong, but I'm like, dude, you don't have to sit there and come up to my car with your gun out and point it at my friend's head like that. That's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was reaching under the seat. I was like, yeah, he was hiding the egg carton under my seat, dude. And at that time, of course, I'm too young and naive to realize that, you know, from the cop's point of view, yes, he's older and more experienced. Yeah, that could have been a gun my friend was reaching for. And we could have been casing houses for robberies. I mean, yeah, I get it. But, you know, cars to break into or something like that. Oh, I get it. But when you got to remember, we're, like, I don't know where his friend was from, but, you know, we're both from the Midwest, so I'm like, we're not really inclined to that way of thinking. You know, it's like we go out to the country and tip cows and shit. You know what I mean? That's what we do. But involved in a fight since I was black and my friends were white and Latino. But see what I mean? That's a WTF situation too. You know? I mean, so don't just think that it happens to y'all. I don't want y'all to think that, because it's happened to me too. I've had. That's just one WTF moment. I've had a few. I've had a few where it's literally like even y'all would be like, what the fuck, you know? So yeah. And all over some eggs, all over us egging cars, and you're gonna roll up and point your gun at my friend's head. What the fuck? I mean, it wasn't like at it. I mean, it wasn't like on his head or anything like that. But I mean, his head was right there by the side glass window, right? And that's exactly where that cop was aiming. I kind of looked at the angle. I was like, he's got that pointed right at my friend's head. That's when I started yelling. I'm like, why do you have your gun out? Why are you pointing it at my friend's head? What's wrong with you? You know, here I am from the Midwest, and that was like, you don't see that. I mean, you do up there now, but not when I was living there. Not unless you were actually like in the city, you know what I mean? Not like in the burbs. Nah, you didn't see that shit. So like I said, I don't want any of y'all to feel like you're alone. You're like, I don't understand where you're coming from, because like I said, I mean, I don't really think it's, I think it's more of a training thing than a race thing with them. And you know, it's like I said, now looking back, now that I'm older and more mature, like, yeah, I get it. I understand what they were, you know, they're thinking worst case scenario. I mean, this dude's reaching under the driver's seat for a gun. I'm like, no. He was hiding eggs. So I mean, there's just no reason for that to, you know, if you wanted to handle that the right way, you could have just stayed in your car, or you could have popped out with the door open, drawn your gun, stayed behind the door. You know, had the blinder lights on us, right? Tell all of us to get out one at a time. Boom. You know, if any of us comes out and does anything stupid, well, guess what? You're not right on top of us. You're safe, and we're the ones getting little lead balls thrown our way, you know? Makes more sense to me. You don't have to be right up on the car, because I mean, you ain't know. Even though my car was pretty open, you know, there's a lot of glass around and stuff, you know, like that you can see through. I mean, you never know. Dude sitting in my passenger seat, right? My friend was in the back. My dude sitting in the passenger seat. You could have popped out with something. You ain't know. I could add something too. You never know. It could have been a 3-on-1. Why you charge up on us like that? That don't make no sense. Because if all of us had something, it's just like, yeah, you would have been in some deep doo-doo, maybe. That's the way I look at it. Is anybody listening to me, or I'm just talking to myself?
Nice work. That's the fastest first sector.
The only reason I ask is because I'm just wondering if my experience makes sense to y'all. You know, if it makes sense as a WTF experience. Barron's definitely does. I'm just like, dude. I'm guessing you had long hair back then too. I don't know, Baron. Maybe you did. I don't know, but it don't matter. I'm just saying. I mean, that's like a 14-year-old kid. I mean, I understand it's New York City, but what do you think he's doing? He's 14. I know there's some little bad kids that are 14 years old slinging dope and stuff in New York City or the boroughs or whatever. I'm sure of that. But I'm just like, not all kids are like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just lump them all together. Just because they're hanging around Yonkers or whatever, you know, it doesn't mean you have to go and sit there and throw them up against the wall, you know what I'm saying? I was watching my brother play Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, no, it's all good, Rabbit. Nah, it's all good. Oh, shy! Oh, no, I'm not jumping on y'all, okay? I'm not jumping on y'all. I was like, is anybody listening to me? It's kind of one of those things where I'm like looking down. I'm thinking like, no, nobody's listening to me. Everybody's having their own conversation. Now I'm being ignored. I feel like crap. Fucking cry. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Y'all are probably like, what the fuck? I would be, so I don't blame you if y'all are. Let's see. Emily says a lot of cops are just shady. I wouldn't say a lot. I mean, you gotta understand, I mean, I've known some cops, you know what I'm saying? So, I understand what they go through on a daily basis. And you don't know, I mean, you don't know when you're gonna roll up on just a regular old traffic stop where your life's gonna end that night just because some punk didn't want no ticket, you know what I mean? It's true, you really don't know. You don't know which, I mean, you can only take that dispatch information that you get, right? And, you know, or if you happen to see something, and then it's like, you don't know what you're going to roll up on. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Does that mean I think you should kneel on a guy's neck for 8 minutes and 32 seconds? Not really. I don't think that's the right course of action at all. Especially not when they're on their stomach and handcuffed. I think that's pretty dumb. Let's see what's up. My hairstylist was a what? What's a what? Oh, a Caesar, like a Caesar cut? Oh, okay.
No need for any risk.
I think that's what you're trying to say, Baron. Forgive me if I'm misunderstanding you. There's just I'm looking at that spelling. I'm like, what? I get confused. I get very easily confused, y'all. Yeah, they assume all these teenagers are up to no good. I'm just like, man, yeah, we do some dumb stuff, right? Like, I'll be the first person to raise my hand. I did some stupid stuff as a teen and young adult. No, like literally dumb stuff. I'll admit it, freely. But I think we all do. Even I was like one of the most clean-cut teens out there, dude. Like straight edge, like you wouldn't believe. Never did drugs. I mean, yeah, I like smoked a cigarette or something like that. But no, I never even drank. You know, I don't think I drank till I was 21. So like I said, I was very clean-cut, you know. But I mean, for all that, and you can still have those WTF moments. You know what I'm saying?
And keep it clean, no risk.
For all my good behavior and all my staying out of trouble with the law for the most part, I think before my 20s, the most I'd ever had was like a speeding ticket. And that's most of what I've had in my life is like speeding tickets. Like I got a lead foot. Fortunately, I haven't even been pulled over in like 3 or 4 or 5 years. I think maybe 3 years for sure I haven't been pulled over. So, but man, I remember they used to nail me, especially when I had that '93 Honda Prelude. Holy smokes, man! They were always looking to pull me over. I'm just like, what the heck? And I think it was because of the car I drove. Honestly. Oh, it's one of these kids. He's a racer. I'm like, this is stock. I haven't even done anything with this, man. I mean, yeah, it's got a different engine in it than most, and it's faster than most, but it's still stock.
Okay, let's take this back marker. Nice and clean now, no risk.
Oh, excuse me.
You're currently setting the
Nice.
fastest lap of the race. Keep it up.
I hate sneezing. I agree, Baron. And guess what? I've gotten it too. You might not believe me, but I have. But I agree with you, man. I'm like, whatever happened to content of the character, you know? Whatever happened to, you know, looking at somebody and kind of getting an idea of who they are. Thank you, Joker. Based on that, not just because there's some, you know, black or Hispanic or whatever team walking in a neighborhood. Thank you, Roz. God, I hate sneezing. Oh. If there's one thing in this world I cannot stand, it's that. Having a sneezing fit. It just, oh, it sucks. Hey. Yeah, I don't even know if big is the right word. I think having preconceived notions of people is definitely a thing. That ain't right. I'm like, how about you get to know them first? And I understand that, like, with cops, that's really hard to do. You know, because you spend a limited amount of time with these people and you're moving on from, you know, one call to the next, to the next, to the next. I get that, but you know what? Here's the thing, and I know your parents probably told you about this, Baron. If not, then your grandparents certainly did. There was a time in cities like New York City where everybody in the neighborhood knew who the cop was on their beat. He knew them, they knew him. You know what I'm saying? They knew what to expect to him. They knew what to expect from him. He knew what to expect from them. Who he could trust, who he couldn't trust. They knew, I mean, you know, and they knew the same. And that beat cop would work together with the community. And I'm not saying it was like all wild and fantabulous and great, but it seems to have worked. It seems to have fostered more trust and respect between, you know, police and the police, the policeman or policemen who were, you know, patrolling that neighborhood. and the people that live there. Yeah, and that's the bad part, Emily, is you'll never get rid of that. You'll never get rid of that. That's the sad, and that's the part that makes me really sad. I know what it's like to be hated for, or just despised or picked on or belittled just for literally nothing. Just because I'm a little bit different. Yeah, I'm weird or whatever. Okay, yeah, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Well, apparently when you're younger like that, it's obviously a big deal and people don't like it. So I'm just like, well, you know what? Especially back then, I was like, I don't really much care for none of y'all either. So, you know, because of the things you say and the things you do to me, you know. I went through a lot of shit growing up. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought differently, and I behaved differently, and I acted differently, and stuff like that. Because first of all, because I was really awkward. I know you guys are like, "What? BJ awkward?" I'm like, "Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Like I didn't know really how to properly act most of the time. But again, that's because I wasn't sure what I needed to do to get positive responses and all that stuff. It seemed like no matter what I tried, all I ever got was negative responses. Except for a few people that, you know, a few peers that really cared to understand me. Or try to understand me anyway. But bullied, picked on, yep. Can't tell you how many times. You know, my parents had to come to school with me, especially when I was in parochial school. We had to have these meetings with the principal and the parents and the kid that were picking on me and blah, 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 stuff like that. It seemed like nothing got better. Seems like things would ease up for a few days or something like that, and they'd be back to the same old shit. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand, these are white kids just like me, right? I'm reminded of a saying that my dad told me back then. He said, "Son, they may be your color, but they ain't your kind." Well, yep. I was like, I understand what he meant now. Drugs, alcohol. Yeah, it's the. You know what it is, Baron? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Honestly, truthfully, I'm so sincere when I'm saying this. It's the breakdown of the family. It's the destruction of the family unit. That's what's led to so much of this stuff. Kids being removed from their fathers. Oh, I don't need no man. I can take care of the kid. And I'm just like, and that's why the kid ends up feeling like they're female or whatever, because that's all they've ever lived around is you and your friends. You made them feel like you do. Like, oh, that's confusing to a male. It really is. I mean, boys need at least one strong male figure in their life, honestly, and positive, not a negative one. Positive male figure. But kids need their dads, or at least a father, or at least a father-like figure that's going to care about them and teach them and you know, try to show them the right way to do things. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but it seems like that would fix a lot of things. When you destroy the family unit, and thank y'all for agreeing with me. I'm on one of my tangents. Y'all know how it goes up in here. But no, I mean, like, honestly, when you destroy the family unit, you take away the leadership, right? You take away the leadership that the husband/father provides. And, you know, I'm not saying that mothers are horrible people and that mothers don't know how to parent. I'm not saying that at all. Not at all. Mothers are some of the most wonderful people on earth, as far as I'm concerned. But they have a role, and a role that only they can do. You know, I'm sorry, but, you know, a father can't be a mother to a kid. Sorry. It just doesn't work. And the exact opposite is true. A mother cannot be a father to a kid. It just doesn't work that way. That's why it takes a man and a woman to make a child, right? Boom. Exactly, Baron. A mother can't give male advice and perspective to a female, just like a father can't give female advice and perspective to a male or a female, you know, to their kids. They don't. It's because they haven't been there. They don't know. Right now, I'll tell you that I couldn't give no girl female perspective. I could give her male perspective. I could tell her what I've been through in my life and how I see things, but that doesn't substitute for her mom. Or if I had a son, for his mom. You know, that's just getting one side of the story. And see, and that's really sad too, Roz. That's really sad too.
Okay, you got some back markers ahead. You're about
That's
to
really
lap
sad
them.
too.
Let's get past quickly.
There's some other things I could say about that from my end, but I don't want to go too deep into it. Man, I'm going to stop. Ooh, I'm going to have to stop and get tires here pretty soon. Man, this track eats them up. I'm only on lap 10. Jeez. But no, I agree. I agree with a lot of what y'all are saying too. And I hate to say it, but it's been a lot of people in power over several decades that have contributed to the destruction of the family. Yeah, exactly. Women have their strengths and men have theirs. Exactly, Emily. Yeah, the feminist movement. Yeah, don't get me into that. I don't need no man. I can raise this kid all on my own. I'm like, well, and a lot of them have, and that's admirable. But how much easier would it be if you had another person to help? You know? It's crazy to me when I hear the statistics on how much out-of-wedlock births have jumped over the last, since, I guess, basically since the 60s. Hey, Coltera, you're speaking my language, brother. You're speaking my language. Because that really, that damages a kid, too. Sometimes in worse ways than like a verbally or physically abusive father. I mean, if the father's just physically abusive, that's one thing. It's still not good, but it's one thing. But I mean, if you basically got a psycho for a dad, I mean, that's like, it's not good, man. Well, it's not even necessarily that you're joining the right or wrong family. It's just you're not getting the right leadership. You're not getting the right guidance. You're not getting the right advice that's going to help set you up for success.
Back markers ahead. You're about to lap them. Get past quick and clean.
And it's just really sad because, I mean, like, honestly, y'all, whatever happened to the groups like the YMCA and the Boys and Girls Clubs and stuff like that? You know, that would, I don't want to say substitute parents, that's not the right term, but I mean, golly, at least they'd help kids. At least they try to hook them up a little bit, you know? Oh, grandfather, very wise. Yeah. I wish I could have met either one of my grandfathers. They both died before I was born. There's a lot of immediate family members I never got to meet because they either died before or shortly after I was born.
There's a back marker up ahead. You're about to lap them.
No, I totally agree, Emily. Kids need role models, period. Positive ones. You know, when we're kids, it's hard because we feel like we feel like everybody, you know, like even the role models that we look up to, right, and the ones that we know understand us, we feel like kind of like they're being hard on us, right? But when you look back, you always see that it's for a reason that they were being hard on you. It's not because they were being mean to you or because they wanted to like put you down or anything like that. They wanted you to be your best, you know. And by being hard on you, I just mean being tough. I don't mean like being abusive or anything like that. Just being tough and not cutting you any slack, you know what I mean? Or not much anyway. Like I said, there's a lot of things that make me real sad, and I think it contributes a lot to the things that you're seeing happening right now. Oh, it's not only in the city, Rabbit. It's not only in the city. I mean, the cities are the ones you hear about all the time, and they're definitely the bigger majority of cases are gonna happen in cities or around cities. Yeah, but it's not just there. There's some messed up stuff going out in the country too. In more concentrated areas like cities, you're gonna have more cases, but it ain't just there. I'll tell you that much. Hey, I'm finally getting called in for tires. How about that? Thank you so much. Let's see, where's my pits? Yeah, Emily, I agree with that. Being stern and actual abuse, yep, I agree with that too, Coltera. Absolutely, I do. I totally agree. And it's sad. I'm like, just talk to each other, you know. It's not that hard. Y'all family. Oh no, and you won't, Rabbit, because it just doesn't. Sadly, it doesn't get talked about. A lot of this stuff does not need to be swept under the rug like it is. Hey, you jerk! Thank God my tires are dead anyway. Yeah, no, that's really sad too, Emily. So now that we've identified the problem, the question is, how do we change it? And I'll let you guys take that one because I'm not always real good. I'm not always really the best with those kinds of answers because a lot of the times I'm not even really sure. I hope that it can be changed. I pray that it can be changed, but so a lot of times I'll defer to other people on that because they seem to know better than me, or at least have better ideas. Let's put it that way. The one thing that I know is the answer is you restore the family. Restore the family unit. You start promoting that stuff again. The values of being good to your wife, good to your husband, good to your kids, you know? The inherent value of no matter what, you use patience, love, and kindness in all your dealings. Yo, look at me fishtailing like a son of a gun. Vasectomies? Wow, Rabbit. Mandatory parental certificates? Oh, you mean like where you have to go to school to learn to be a parent? Well, Baron, I would agree with you. It's a nice idea, but the fact of the matter is that, and I know these parents use it as an excuse sometimes for their behavior, which I don't like, but it is true. Kids don't come with instruction manuals. Pretty much every kid represents a unique set of challenges that only that kid has, and you won't find it in other kids. And those are your challenges as a parent to not only learn how to deal with, but to help them learn how to deal with and overcome.
Okay, let's take this back marker now. Nice and clean, no risk.
Most of these families, everybody feels entitled. Are you talking about the rich? Families, Emily? Because those are some of the most dysfunctional, the ones with money. No kid, no problem. Wow. See, but that's wrong thinking too. Because then how do we continue as a species if we're not having kids?
Great stuff. That's the fastest final sector so far.
We don't. Wow, Emily. Wow. So the human race just supposed to roll over, right? We're supposed to roll over and die. We're just supposed to croak. And then degenerate back to, the law of the jungle because now all the smart people have died. So that just leaves the stupids, right? Is that what you're telling me, Emily? You've given up? Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's weird. It's weird if you look at history. You know, like you look at the Dark Ages, right? People didn't know what the plague was, where it came from. All they know is like people was just dying, right? You know, then we go through all that where we're like fighting all these wars for centuries with like swords and shields and maybe some armor if you had enough money and were lucky enough, you know, or like if you were well enough to do. Sit there and fight these battles on the fields of Europe for centuries and trying to just carve something out for yourself and or for your country or whatever, for your tribe, you know, whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden the Renaissance happens. People get more civilized, knowledge increases, people get more polite and more interested in studying how the world works and how people work and all this kind of stuff, and things strangely enough start to improve. They start to get better. We start building things, you know, like the Arc de Triomphe and the Brandenburg Gate and all these things, right? Things go on, then we get into the 20th century. The 20th century seemed to be the peak because, unfortunately, as our knowledge increased, so did the wars. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that the 1800s didn't have a lot of wars, but they were all stretched around. I mean, they were all just like, you know, a spat here, a spat there, a spat here, a spat there. I mean, we had 2 global wars in the 20th century. The second one, where damn near every country on Earth was involved in one form or fashion. We also had some of the greatest technological advances in the 20th century, and even into the first, 20 years of the 21st. But if you look at society ain't doing so hot. You know? Not compared to, say, the 1980s. Yeah, no, Rabbit, I agree with you. Moral skills are imperative. Oh, there's like a tax on everything anymore, Emily. But you gotta ask yourself, why are the tax? When have humans never had wars? That's a question. That's a rhetorical question. Humans have always had wars. But remember that wars used to, especially in the Middle Ages, wars weren't fought over ideas or ideals or because 2 people disagreed with each other. They were fought over, like, land, resources. And then we moved to fighting for our countries, right? Which is still land and territory. Now it's like, now we try to fight ideas, like communism, terrorism, stuff like that, like all that sort of thing. Air tax, yeah. My ass tax. My dick tax, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a tax on dying, for God's sakes. I'm like, really? They're going to tax you because you died? Like, wow, bro. Well, the Crusades weren't just fought over religion. That was fought over land, too. Most notably, the Holy Land, Jerusalem. So it wasn't just an idea alone, like what the war on terror and things of that nature are. The war on terror is just a war against an ideology. Same thing like the war against communism. War against an ideology. Well, no, Rabbit, that's what I'm saying. I mean, with this stuff we're doing today, like the war on terror, that's against an ideology and for no other reason. Of course, I think it's a secret grab at oil. Like, that's already been proven. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's a death tax, Volterra. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not even a joke. I wish it was, but it ain't. Sometimes it's known as an estate tax. Yeah. Oh, well, your property's going to a member of your family, so we got to tax them for that. Inheritance tax. Yeah, that's another one. I don't even know if that was still around, but But yeah, there is such a thing as an inheritance tax. Tax my nuts, big goobermensch. Wow. Tax these nuts. Nah, y'all give me hope for the future though, because you know, I've seen comments. I've seen comments from people saying, "Hey, I'm 14, I'm 15, I'm 16 years old, and like my peers are so brainwashed. I feel like I'm the only one that thinks like a certain way, or you know, like doesn't think like what the media tells me to think, or like what I see on my TV. You know, I feel like things are and can be different. I'm just like, oh, thank God, there's still some kids with some sense. Oh yeah, Roz. Oh yeah. You tell me that's not effed in the head. Of course, they also tax you on property, like if you own a house or something like that, you know, property taxes. Of course, those go up every year, even though, you know, I'm just like, really? They come by, well, supposedly, like here in Texas, right? Yeah, a death tax, absolutely. Sometimes it's known as an estate tax or an inheritance tax. Search it up. Come on here and say come on here and say, BJ, you're an ignorant mofo if I'm wrong. We can farm mangoes, Rabbit. Got my plan, boy. Well, you know, here's the thing on that too. Even if you moved to Tahiti because it sounds perfect, once you got there, it wouldn't be perfect anymore. You know why? Because you're not perfect. Houston is riddled with cracked roads. Oh, I know, and it's the same up here in DFW too, Emily. I'm like, okay, so like, let's say I go to BJ Blazkowicz's hometown, right, Mesquite. Driving through Mesquite, whatever. I'm just like, wow, City Mesquite, y'all need to like do something with these roads, because I mean, there was one road that I was driving down where there's just like this huge empty groove in the middle of it, right? In the middle of the pavement, there was grass growing up through there. I'm like, are you kidding? I know y'all are collecting property taxes here in the city. Don't tell me you can't redo this road, or at least like, and what they do is they like asphalt patch it. I'm like, no. You need to like cordon sections of the road off and just absolutely redo it. Well, people don't want that done because it's an inconvenience to them. Well, you know, that's not the only road. There's other roads to drive on. Hey, Chihuahua. Hey, Chihuahua. All right, here we go. Yeah, you know what? I can't argue with you, Baron. When we're paying our, what is it, our house, our representatives, like in the House, what I forget if it's the senators or the House of Representatives or both are making like $174,000 a year each. And that's not even, and you know they're getting kickbacks, right? You know they're getting funding from people and stuff. A lot of that goes into their pocket. I mean, I'm not saying we should tear down our government, and I'm not saying that we should get rid of like our government. I'm not saying that at all, but definitely reform the hell out of it, and stop allowing these senators and politicians to, you know, or senators or representatives to vote themselves pay raises. That's ridiculous. We should get to vote on that. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, popsicle. What flavor, Roz? Laredo. What made you think I lived in Laredo, homeboy? I don't live on the border, Brick. I don't know where you got that idea. I don't live in Nuevo Laredo, senor. Ay, wey. It's Texas. Everybody knows a little bit of Spanish down here. Or at least, if they don't, they should. Laredo, that's out there. That's out there on the border. That's out there in dusty desert town. Oh, well, that doesn't mean I live in Laredo, sir. There's people I work with that speak Spanish better than I do. You commenting the highway on my my friend. Highway. Hey Emily, the funny thing, one of the funniest things I saw was these two Latino guys or Hispanic guys, whatever they were holding up this sign, right? Like it's a legit street sign, like you'd see anywhere. And on the street sign it said Pinche Way, except Way was spelled W-A-Y. Pinche Way, I love it. I was cracking up so hard when I saw that. I was like, that's good shit. Soul Calibur 6. Finally downloaded. How long did that take?
Traffic up ahead. The back marker. Just stay sharp and take it.
Oh no, please don't, Joker. Please don't. Mary Lee Walsh in HD, wow. Please don't. I'm Emily, are you laughing at my comment or are you laughing at Joker's? But either way, Joker, please don't. No CWC, please. No. Enough. I mean, I know he's a living meme, but oh, I can't get away. As hard as I try, I can't. I just can't. I can't escape Chris Chan. I try to get away from all references, all mentions. Can you visit me in Nuevo Laredo? Rabbit, how you gonna do that? I don't live there, bro. I ain't never been to Nuevo Laredo, okay? Yeah, but can you imagine that, Emily? A street sign that says Pinche Way. That'd be awesome. If I was, you know what? Like honestly, I don't agree with abusing a privilege if you're on a city council or whatever. But like, man, if I was on like the people that could, the people that decide what the streets get named. Oh my God! In the town that I serve in, there would absolutely be a Pinche Way. And that's in a nod to my Latino and Hispanic people. It's not to insult them at all. It's not being anything like that. It's like that's a nod. That's like, yeah, I see you. Like, here you go. You can have Pinche Way. Like, how cool would that be to live on Pinche Way? That'd be awesome, dude. Can you imagine? It's like, look. I mean, think about it. Like, all your address, all your mail, the people send you comes to Pinche Way. You can say, yes, this is my address. I live at 2002 Pinche Way. Oh, W-A-E. Well, no, it has to be W-A-Y.
Let's take this back marker nice and clean now.
You should have corrected them. Oh, you're talking to Joker. Okay, I got you. I was like, no, this is Pinche Way. Ay, Pinche Way. Ugandan Knuckles, wow. Yes, Rabbit, I live in Corpus. How did you know? I live down on the Gulf. I live down on the coast. You know, Third Coast, Dirty Gulf. That Hurricane Harvey sure did suck, man. He blew too. Corpus? I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but I would see Corpus as, hey, freaking jerk. I see Corpus as being more red. Houston's blue as blue can possibly be, but I consider Houston to be like the Chicago of Texas.
You're about to lap him. Get past quickly.
Except really humid. Chicago's windy, Houston is really humid. Not to mention if it rains in Houston, like if somebody cries too hard in Houston, it floods. So, and Emily knows I'm not lying about that. Why are you geek? You are geek. Why are you geek? I love it. Always raining in Houston. Then we get hurricanes on top of that. I think if old Sam could rise up from his grave and see what his namesake of a city has become, he'd probably be pissed off. He'd probably come back and like fuck all y'all up. As for the city I live in, well, that's named after a politician from Pennsylvania, so I don't think he'd be terribly upset. He'd probably be like, well, this is exactly what I had in mind, but I think I can live with it. A pacifist neoliberal philanthropist. What? A pacifist neoliberal philanthropist hipster. Well, I'm not a war hawk, but I'm also not a pacifist. I believe in standing up and fighting for the right thing, and fighting for yourself and fighting for people standing right beside you, fighting for your country and fighting for your countrymen, for sure. Absolutely, I believe in that. Now, I don't want war. I don't go looking for it. That's for sure. But when threatened, it's called fuck 'em up. Full of hipsters. Well, where I'm at, you haven't been to exactly where I'm at, Emily. There ain't no hipsters around here. I'm not a hipster. I'm a t-shirt and jeans and t-shirt and shorts sort of guy, so hardly makes me a hipster. I don't wear the latest and greatest fashions either. I definitely don't have a man bun. I don't wear Birkenstocks or Crocs or anything like that, so definitely not a hipster. Well then you know there ain't hipsters here. Maybe a town or two over, going west or east, but not here. Dr. Pepper loving hipsters. Wow. You must have been in Austin. You weren't here. All the hipsters are in Austin. Everybody knows that. Ay, Chihuahua. Well, you go ahead and like it, Rabbit. Well, you're not Texan if you don't like Dr. Pepper. I'm like, kiss my ass. I like Pepsi, and I like Coke. Don't really care for Dr. Pepper, and I'm still a Texan, so if you don't like it, there's the door. Go hit it. Sit there and tell me I ain't no Texan. Bitch. Oh, what? Oh, no, I didn't say anything. You know, I used to like Sprite back in the day, but now it doesn't even taste like anything to me. It's weird. Like Sprite used to have more flavor to it. Now it's not like 7-Up. 7-Up tastes like absolutely nothing. But oh shoot, yeah, that would have ended the race for me real quick. No, Fanta's pretty disgusting. But Crush, no, not Crush. Not Crush. Sunkist is like, wow. Sunkist has always been like, wow. That is good stuff. BJ was born in New Jersey. Hey, I was born in New Jersey. How you doing over there? I wish Danielle would do a Boston accent for y'all. It's amazing. I love it so much. It's like, hey, you want to go to Dunks and then go to fucking Frankie's apartment? Let's go to Dunks. Hey, let's go to Dunks. Want to go to Dorchester?
You're about to lap the back markers. We really want to get past here with minimal fun.
Your bank card's in Boston. Your bank card says it's in Boston, but it's really in Dorchester. BJ knew DJ Screw before he was famous. He sold him his vinyls. Actually, I did. That's a true story, Rabbit. I knew DJ Screw way back in the day. But when he got famous, it's like I didn't really hear much from him anymore, you know? Chopped and Screwed is played in H-Town too much, of course. That's what put H-Town on the map. It's kind of like the unofficial It's kind of like the the unofficial album. Hey, forget about it. I'm from New York. Yes. People in Boston do not pronounce R's. You take out the R and you put in an H. Like the harbor. You talk about Boston Harbor, it's the harbor. Hey, you want to go to the harbor? Harvard Yard. Even though you really can't park in Harvard Yard because they'll give you a ticket.
You're approaching your back marker. Keep it clean and try and slide past without losing any time.
I'm gonna go to fucking Frankie's apartment. There's a girl that I work with. She's Baron. This might interest you. There's a girl that I worked with. She's probably gonna be coming back to my store at some point. She's from upstate New York, right? And I said, yeah, you New Yorkers probably think them Jersey kids are crazy, and she said them Jersey kids are crazy. I was like, the shit's real. NY and NJ don't care for each other too much. She said them kids from New Jersey are weird. It's like, wow. I don't know if you agree with that, Baron, but I'm just throwing it out there. Ebonics and Spanglish. Nah, you're not weird. You're not weird, Rabbit. You're a product of your environment.
Okay, you're coming up on the back marker.
Oh, he probably did. I mean, he probably wants to spend some time with Amy for one thing. Unless things have changed there and I didn't hear about anything. I have been out of the loop for a minute. Some guy said he's being lazy. No. That's one thing Shaman isn't as lazy. If you knew how much time and effort you put into that YouTube gig, yeah, you wouldn't be saying that. Saugus? Dorchester? The harbor? The harbor? Yeah, apparently people in Boston call Dunkin' Donuts, they just refer to it as Dunks. Hey, you want to go to Dunks and get a coffee? That's the thing. Danielle actually does not have an accent. She said that she has put an extreme amount of effort into not having that accent. And she does not sound like she's from there at all. Like I'll catch her slipping every once in a while, and the AH will come out, you know, on a word with an R in it. From the city, I'm from the city of New York. Them upstaters are from a different planet. Oh, she'd probably have some words for you, Baron. Them upstate folks, man, they'll get your face real quick. I mean, she was nice to me, but I oh no. Did you see my back tire? The one that was up in the air? Holy crap, that's weird. It was like all kind of deflated and wow. But nah, them upstate, I knew one guy I worked with, he was from Buffalo. Oh man. You want to talk about somebody that sit there and look at you like you're crazy if you don't get out of their face like immediately. So they're like looking like they're ready to go to war with you. I'm like, damn, dude, relax a little bit. Shit, you know. I don't know if I missed your comment, Baron, but you never said what you thought about them kids from New Jersey. Hey, New Jersey over here. Hey, who's in charge over there? Yeah? I can tell you it creeps up on you because, like, sometimes I'll be getting ready to stream and I'm just like, it's like, man, it's like I just don't have it in me today, you know? It's nothing against you guys. It's just, I don't know. It's weird to explain if you don't stream all the time, you know? It's like if you haven't experienced it, it's hard. It's really hard to explain. I love streaming. Don't get it wrong. I do. I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys. I do. But there's just days where I've got like stuff going on, and sometimes it's like, oh, you know. But I go ahead and do it anyway because I'm like, fuck it. He's an entertainer. He's an entertainer, Rabbit. Oi, Chihuahua. Can I get some tires? I need some tires, please. Thank you. Backward speech sometimes. What does that mean? That's what she was around in Hawaii. Oh. Let's see what's up. Hold on. Oh. Let me pause. I need to catch it. I used to hate going to New Jersey. They're okay. Just some try to act like they're New Yorkers, and it's like, oh, that's cute. I love it. That's kind of like the whole. That's kind of like the whole thing in the St. Louis area, you know, between the Metro East folks and the actual folks that live in like St. Louis or St. Louis County, or you know, like the surrounding suburbs. Yeah. We always used to get looked at as like, oh, you guys are claiming us, how cute. When we say, oh yeah, we're from St. Louis, you know, because if people didn't know our area where we lived. But we would always be more honest about it and say, yeah, we're like about 20 miles away from St. Louis. All right. You did notice who drops ours, Skultera? The old Lockjaw crew, yep. Does he even call it Starship Lockjaw anymore? Or has he changed that?
Okay, mate, all clear. Go, go, go.
Danielle! Hey! What's up, baby? Welcome back. We're doing good. We were just talking about different accents and, like, what it's like living in different cities and, like, how New Yorkers see people from New Jersey and, you know, how Rabbit thinks I live in Nuevo Laredo and stuff like that. Starship Lockjaw. And how Emily thinks I live in a town full of hipsters. It's pretty fun. We're having good conversations. Hey, Chihuahua. Hey, y'all are the OGs. Yeah, we're pretty OG. I think Kimmy's more OG than we are. I think she was around before them. Baron, you're hilarious. I don't care if you do me like they do in Brazil and you actually paid me to vote for a political candidate. I would take your money and then I would vote for the opposite candidate. I'd take your money and be like, sure, I'll vote for him, and then I'd like go vote for the exact opposite person. It's like that'll car, yeah, park the car in Harvard Yard. Let's go to the harbor. From people buying votes, yeah, in Brazil. I know. I remember you telling me about that, babe. I was like, wow. Nope, you're not a citizen, so you can't vote in Brazil. Nope. But they paid you anyway. They didn't even bother to ask if you were a citizen. They were just like, hey, if we give you this money, will you vote for like Dilma or whoever? Or, like, I forget who it was at the time, but you're like, sure. You just like take the money. And yet this girl speaks fluent Portuguese. That's what I find really intriguing. Yep, I told them that you worked really hard on not having an accent, babe. Although I catch you slipping sometimes and the ah comes out. Forward. Not forward. You can say forward. Afterward. You know, stuff like that. I've caught you a few times, babe. You deny it, but I've caught you a few times. That's okay. I still love you. I think it's cute. Hey, babe, you want to go to Dorchester? Then afterwards, we can go to Frankie's. We can go to fucking Frankie's apartment. How about that?
Okay, keep focused. There's a back mark coming up. No drama. Just get by clean.
Oh my gosh. First of all, I'm never going to be a Bernie supporter. I'm going to tell you that right now. Bernie's full of shit. I don't care if my stream gets shut down for me saying that. But yeah, I'm not. I don't support communism, socialism, whatever it is. It's the same freaking thing in my book. Biden has dementia, so of course I'm obviously not going to support him because he's not even well enough to be running for president. So I don't know who they're going to have running the show in the shadows behind him. Probably Obama. Yeah, I mean it's pretty clear. Reviews? Reviews on what? No! No! Oh, nice. That actually saved it. I wonder if that scrubbed any time off of my... Okay, here we go. Last corner, guys. Last corner. Woo! Yeah, he does. Yes, he does, Baron. Hey, it's the same thing, Rabbit. Metacritic, IGN, GameSpot, Game Informer, they were all in the 9s and 10s for The Last of Us 2. Of course! Of course, because they know it's going to fucking flop. Of course. You know what? Yeah, I'm with you, Baron. I'm with you on that. But you know what? Here's the thing. I haven't even read... Maybe I missed it. I don't even think I've read Game Informer's review on The Last of Us Part 2, but I'm gonna see. Oh, the girl at GameStop was shocked. She's like, I can't believe you're canceling The Last of Us Part 2. I'm like, she's like, why are you canceling? I'm just like, I didn't want to tell her everything, so I just gave her the plot, you know, the leaks. I said, yeah, I saw the leaks. It's true. I'm not lying to her. I just don't have to tell her everything. Because first of all, I don't have to. Second of all, she's not entitled to know anything at all. It doesn't matter. Cancel my damn game. But yeah, I just said, nah, the way Joel goes out, I just kind of shook my head because, you know, I said there was things about the plot that I don't like, and that's absolutely true. That's not a lie at all. There are a lot of things about the plot and the characters that I don't like. Like, for instance, you spend half the game, I think it's like the second half of the game, as Abby or whoever the hell it is, chasing down trying to kill Ellie. Ooh, when's this coming out? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2? Ooh, in September? Oh, okay. How about that? I used to love Pro Skater, man. Well, I wonder if they're going to try to charge full rates for it again. Ghost of Tsushima, here we go. July 17th. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. SH, are you here? Oh, I was busy looking in a magazine. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up? The kids at work are really excited for it still because they're dumb, SH. They'll buy anything. Everywhere Emily misses. Akami wants armed revolution. Socialist uses non-violent ways to destroy capitalist economies. Yeah, but the end goal is still the same. Therefore, I put them in the same box, Rabbit. Same goal, just different methodologies. Let's see. I've been playing Streets of Rage 4 for the entire month. Dude, for real? Sounds like you going hard on that game, bro. Predator Hunting Grounds. I actually looked at that today, but I only got like a 7.25 now that I'm reading this. Gears Tactics. Oh, it must be Gears of War or something. Okay, at least in this magazine, is this my newest one? Hold on, is that for this month? Yo, where's the month on this? Come on, y'all. Come on, Game Informer. You need to step your shit up. Put the freaking month on there. They used to do that. Now they don't do that anymore. Now it just says issue 326. Kiss my butt. Yeah. Yeah, I had a pretty good day. How much history is that on? Is that on PlayStation Store, y'all? I'm gonna look and see how much longer. Oh my gosh, Batman Arkham Knight. Are you for real? Come on, bro. I've already completed 56% of the trophies in Batman Arkham Knight. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. It's downloaded 9.055 gigs out of 23 gigs. So it says there's 5 hours left. It's not going to take 5 hours. If I turn everything off and I just go to letting it download, it'll download way faster. It's because the bandwidth isn't getting as chewed up, which I think is weird, but yeah. It's on the PS Store. Okay, cool. Sorry for the blackout there on the screen, but that was when I was going to PlayStation Store. Wow, when you watch this on 480p, this is definitely not good graphics. So I just changed it to 720p, and it looks like it switched over. Yeah, 720p looks a lot better. Oh, $25. No, my internet connection isn't booty. Actually, yeah, it kind of is because it's freaking Frontier instead of Verizon. But no, like if I were to turn everything off, like I was to shut my tablet off, which I'm watching on the stream on, I wasn't playing any games or anything like that, and just let it do its thing. It started downloading really fast. Nah, Spectrum's asked to. They've been here before. I'm trying to think. Who all's been here? Cox Cable's been here at one point, I think. If I remember correctly. They didn't stay long. They were just absolute ass. Trying to think who else has been here. Invest in Elgato so your streams can be in 1080p. Well, that's interesting because they're 720p just right off the PlayStation, so now I'm kind of intrigued. Big Cox Cable, wow. I heard they're up in your neck of the woods now, Rabbit, but Elgato, like can that plug into your PS4 or like what's up? I've heard of Elgato, but I'm not even sure how it works. I know, I'm a boomer, leave me alone. Final Fight. I like Final Fight too. I bet y'all don't know what that is. Am I getting a compliment from Emily? Oh, dang. There we go. Thanks, Emily. Hey, there you go, Joker. That's what's up. I got that southern accent. Them girls like it. You know what I'm saying? Them girls like them southern gentlemen like me. Yep. That's right. I wonder if I played Ryu's theme on here if I would get a copyright claim. I bet. Sean Easy just put out a video 7 minutes ago. It says, lazy or hard worker following uncle around John's ranch. I'm like, he's not no hard worker. I mean, he did help him out with the house and stuff like that. But that's about it. Wow, thanks, Roz. Holy smacks, I get the threefer. I get the compliments. Everybody's hit me up. I'm like, dang, thanks, y'all. Appreciate that. Doot, doot, doot. Well, thank you, sugar. That's more like how the females talk, but let's see. Oh, aw. I thought y'all was talking about me. All right, cool. You all right, girl? Okay, now I have to turn it off because if I play it for longer than 10 seconds, I better get like a copyright claim or something. Even though it's from like Street Fighter 2, which was like 20 years ago. Well, thank you, baby. I like yours too. Don't nobody like my accent anymore. Don't nobody like my accent anymore. Let's see. Burno GP, huh? Yeah, Burno. Oh, I don't think you guys have actually ever seen Burno. I think I did a race there when I was offline, but play go straight. What? Play go straight from Streets of Rage 2. That's my. Hadouken. Yep. I'm not a Midwesterner. I wasn't even born in the Midwest, Rabbit. I might have grown up there, but I wasn't born there. You know, I'm not gonna sound Canadian, eh? See, I can't even imitate Canadians because they're dumb. I'm just kidding. I like Canadians fine. I just gotta throw a little barb at them every once in a while. It's like winter conditions, eh? Let's see. Hold on.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Did you like that? I'm kidding, SH. Good lord. Raj, you're cool too. I know y'all are Canadian. I told you I gotta give y'all some shit. Y'all got some awesome maple syrup, though. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Here's my boy, though. Here's my boy off of Street Fighter. Who's that, y'all? There you go, Joker. That's my boy right there. You have good reefer in Canada, eh? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Degrassi Junior High, yeah, for real. That's the truth. And I wouldn't have had like Circle Square, and probably I wouldn't have had Polka Dot Door when I was a kid, and Electric Company also. I think that's all out of Canada. What do y'all think of what do y'all think of Street Fighter 5? Anybody that's played it, I should say. Didn't seem like 5 was very popular. I mean, maybe I'm just talking out my butt, but like I said, it doesn't seem like it. Mortal Kombat, yeah, I was actually thinking about getting Injustice, which is basically a reskin of Mortal Kombat. It's a DC skin for Mortal Kombat. You only played Street Fighter 5 a little bit. It was kind of disappointing. Yeah, and then when I go on PlayStation Store, it's still like freaking pretty expensive on there. All right, so I'm back. I don't know. What do y'all think? No, I love the first Injustice. The first Injustice was really good. I really dug it. Seems like it seems like Injustice 2 is a little bit more involved. Like you're always trying to like evolve your gear and stuff like that. I'm not sure, but Street Fighter Third Strike. There was one Street Fighter that was an arcade cabinet that I liked. It was Street Fighter 2. Maybe it's Turbo Edition. I forget, but you know what? If I tell you one thing, I would get if they had it in the PlayStation Store: Marvel vs. Capcom. It doesn't even matter if it's 1, 2, 3, whatever. I would get it. Loved MVC. Babar. Oh, I remember Babar. Oh yeah, I remember him. Holy crap! I'm way older than y'all. I'm old enough to be most y'all's parents, but or most y'all's parent like dad. But I remember Babar or however you want to say his name. Yeah, I remember all that. I don't know. Listen to the Ken and Ryu's theme kind of got me pumped up, but I don't want to play Street Fighter 5. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot because Disney owns Marvel now. Yeah. Shoot. I forgot, Joker. Dang it. Yeah, I remember now. I was thinking, because I was reading your comment and it didn't click at first. I was like, well, wait a minute. I was like, why wouldn't it? I was like, what do you mean Disney and Capcom would work on a deal to release MVC 2? I'm like, what does it matter? I was like, just release the damn thing. And I was like, oh, that's right. Disney owns Marvel. Blah. MVC 3 on the right of me, Black Ops on the left of me. Gotta make my mind up. Which game do I play? I don't know. I probably play MVC because I don't really care about Black Ops. So, I don't know. What should I play now? I feel like I want to play something else. Or maybe I should take a break and come back. It's the only thing a kid in the hood can watch. What's Cubo or whatever it is? Get the anniversary collection of Street Fighter. It has the most of the Street Fighter games except for... What, you mean the most content? Except for 4 and 5? I think I would probably want Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 is pretty badass. You know, if I do get it, it's going to be through an app on my smart TV. That's going to be it. That's the only way I get it. I don't have cable. One less bill I've got to pay. I don't really watch that much TV anyway, y'all. I watch mostly like YouTube and whatnot. Hit that like button, people. I'm singing for y'all now. I'm practicing my vocals. I should have more than 6 likes. Come on, y'all. I don't have satellite or like any of that stuff. I don't have like Fios or any of that stuff. Boom. So what do y'all think? Should I let this thing load a little bit, or should I continue to load, or should I do some Red Dead, or like what's up? What do y'all want to do for a little bit? Because I still got like probably an hour before I want to get off of here. I mean, I'm gonna end this stream, but I'm gonna come back with a fresh one because I like the freshness. Let's go see how we're doing on downloading. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing? Stop that! Wow, yo. Okay, what's this? Now we're up to 9.7. Wow, this is gonna take a while, y'all. That's what I'm feeling like. Or if y'all want, we could do combat challenges on Yeesh, Jedi Fallen Order. We could do that. Oh shoot, I didn't bring the screen back. What am I doing? RDR2, Red Dead. Okay, we can do that. All right. I say give me about 10-15 minutes. I'll be back with you guys, okay? So I'm going to end the stream for right now. I want to thank all y'all so much for being here with me. We are going to take a short little break, and we will come back with some probably RDR2. Give my stupid Batman game a chance to load up. If it's, you know what? It wouldn't have mattered. I was about to say, if this had been Injustice 2, it probably would have loaded already, but that's like 27 gigs. I don't really think that would have made much of a difference. It'd probably still be downloading. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this thing catch up for about 10 or 15 minutes, see if it makes any progress, and I will come back with a brand new stream. We will go with Arthur and do some fun things. Amazon Dutch knows the answer. Oh God, I think that's an actual video, isn't it? I gotta look at that. I gotta watch that because that would be freaking awesome. Amazon Dutch, GoFundMe to get BJ a PS5. I can buy my own. I don't need a GoFundMe for that. I can get a PS5. It depends on depends on how bad I really want it, but I learned with the PS4, you don't ever buy these at launch. You don't ever buy these at launch because they just don't have a game lineup. They don't, and it takes probably about a year to build up their it takes about a year to build up the library. It's true. So yep. Don't come to Saint Denis. It's San Denis without paying me my bounty, BJ. What the hell? Refuses to let you know how many teaspoons are in tablespoon? Huh. Two teaspoons in a tablespoon, sir. Dos. The PS5 already has Skyrim. Well, that's about all they got coming out the gate so far. PS4, I mean, that was the one thing. PS4 had like at launch, I don't even think it had 10 titles. If it did, that's all it had was 10. It wasn't even that much. I think it was more like about 6 or 7. Saint Denis the Menace. Pearson knows. Yeah, Pearson knows everything, doesn't he? Pearson was one of the smarter people in the gang. He got out and totally distanced himself from everything. Started himself up He took over that general store in Rhodes. Smart guy. Totally got away from everything. He was like compared to the rest of them, he wasn't really an outlaw though. Like even Miss Grimshaw was more of an outlaw than he was, I think. Raw. All right, y'all. Let's see. I remember when PS3 came out and it cost $600. No, I don't remember that shit. That must be you must be talking New York City prices because it wasn't no 600 down here. It was like $399 here. Well, what do you mean sucks for Micah? You mean Micah sucks? I think that's what you meant to say, Rabbit. All right, you guys. We're going to end this, and I will be back in about 10-15 minutes with a brand new stream. And this is BJ Blazkowicz Gaming. I am your host, BJ Blazkowicz, baby. And I will see you all in just a little bit. Yeah, $3.99. That's about right, Emily. I'll see y'all in just a little bit, all right? Peace out.